Hi folks, how's it going? Welcome to another games I've been playing recently. Today is the 31st of December 2013, and yeah, the last day of 2013 as well. I'm actually going out tonight to celebrate the New Year. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay out until the New Year comes in, because we're going out at 6 o'clock for a meal. I don't want to stay out for bloody 6 hours, to be honest, guys. 'Cause I don't drink that much, I get semi-drunk, but I can't, get hammered like what a lot of people do. I just don't see any point in it, and it's so bloody expensive as well, So I don't know if I'm going to be out celebrating the New Year, but I'll be out for a little while, so that's cool. Yeah, let's get to games we've been playing recently. A series I've been kind of abandoning a little bit. I don't know why. I've been mostly just playing PS3 games, really. No, PS4 games, sorry. I'm never going to get used to this bloody new console, am I? So yeah, I've been mostly playing PlayStation 4 games, and well, that was until Christmas time when I got a hold of new PS3 games and that. And I've not really had a lot of time to play a lot of those PS3 games. There's two games I've been playing in particular, and I've still been cracking on the old game of FIFA 14. So I don't actually have it on me at the minute, but yeah, FIFA 14 on PlayStation 4. My dad's playing it right now, actually. So that's why I've not got the case with me. But yeah, FIFA 14, guys, playing it mostly online, and still really enjoying the game. And there are PlayStation 4 games I've been playing, of course, is Call of Duty Ghosts. Over halfway through the single player, and to be honest, I'm still really enjoying the single player. I think it's really good. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I was, and I do enjoy it online as well. Really fantastic stuff. So yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts, guys, I am full praise for that game. And we have Need for Speed Rivals, which I completed. I've not really played too much since I completed it. I did like both the racing and the cop careers, but I do prefer racing because Need for Speed for me, it's all about being a racer, really, in my opinion. I mean, I do like have added you can play as the cops as like a something different, I suppose you could say. But I'm not a huge fan of it. I do like it, just not a huge fan of it, and I do just prefer racing around as a street racer. Yeah, that's Need for Speed for me. But Need for Speed Rivals, guys, I can't say anything about the PlayStation 3 version or the Xbox 360 version, but if you have got an Xbox One or PS4, I would highly recommend this if you like racing games, guys. This is a really good Need for Speed game, guys. And it took me off guard, I just picked it up thinking I was going to get a little bit of time out of it. It could be a pretty decent Need for Speed game. It's not decent, it's actually really good. So Need for Speed Rivals completed both the cop career and the racing careers. So that's basically it for PlayStation 4 games. Now we'll go on to we'll go for the single PS2 game I've been playing, and that is Burnout 3 Takedown. Now I've only got 8 more events to complete, so but to unlock some of these events that I've still got to do, I need to get gold in some of the other events, which is kind of annoying. I didn't really expect that, because I've just been going through the races, getting bronzes, silvers, some golds as well, like. But I just want to complete the events. I don't want to get gold in every single one, because that would just be really bloody difficult. Some events are quite hard, challenging, I think. But yeah, Burnout 3 Takedown, guys, it is a really good game. Especially the like destruction ones, when you have to like drive into a crossroad and stuff, and like just cause total destruction, and just take out as many vehicles and cause as much damage as you can. I really like that. I don't actually remember what you actually call the event. Basically, it's create chaos in 100 crash junctions. It's just amazing, guys. That's just my favourite part of the game. I mean, the racing's pretty good as well, but going by the racing, it's quite good. But the crash junctions are fantastic, guys, and really make this a far better game, So yeah, Burnout 3 Takedown. Onto the PS3 games now. A bit of WWE 2K14. Can't really say much about that, guys. Still really enjoying the universe mode. We have Far Cry 3, which I've been playing quite a bit of, guys. Over halfway through the game, I would say. Just spending a lot of time bumming free roaming instead of doing the bloody missions. I just find free roaming and stuff just really bloody enjoyable, And yeah, Far Cry 3 for me is just a fantastic game, The bit so far that's really been my favourite part so far has been about you have to burn the weed fields, burn the fields of weed, and then the Skrillex song comes on, make it burn them. Oh, it's fantastic, guys. Really, really awesome stuff. As Far Cry 3. Next, we have one of my Christmas games, and the first Christmas game I completed, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. And I actually enjoyed it, guys. People hate it, but I actually enjoyed the game. Well, the majority of the game, when you're shooting like humans, it's not as enjoyable. It's still enjoyable, but not as enjoyable. When you're shooting zombies, hunters, lickers, Nemesis, Nemesis in this game as well, which is bloody fantastic, Not as epic as Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, but it's Nemesis nonetheless, and they made a little bit of an effort to basically bring back some Resident Evil nostalgia. So I would recommend it, guys, if you like Resident Evil. I mean, I don't know, I just seem to like Resident Evil games whether people like them or not, to be honest, so I'm always going to be a bit biased. So yeah, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, I played through it on hard mode, or veteran, whatever you call it. I might play through it on the hardest difficulty. We'll see how it goes. It's only like 5 or 6 hour long game, so it won't take long to complete again. I've not actually tried Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City on online yet. I think it'll be a game that'll be really, really good online. So yeah, I need to give it a try online. If anyone plays it online now, it'll be interesting to see. And a game I completed before Christmas, about maybe 5 or 6 days before Christmas, maybe, it was Resident Evil 6. People say it's a waste of time playing through this game once. I've played through this game 3 times. Yeah. Twice on veteran, and once, which was the recent time, this time around I've completed it on professional. And it wasn't too much more difficult, I don't think. There's a no hope difficulty, but I'm not even attempting that, because you don't get a trophy for anything, so I don't really see much point in it, to be honest. But I do hear that's supposed to be pretty damn insane. So yeah, it's about, like 18, probably about an 18 hour long game roughly. Well, I would say each campaign's maybe about 5 hours long each. Second time around probably, because when you first play through it, it's probably 6 or 7 hours. But once you know the game, it probably take about 5 hours each campaign. There's 4 campaigns, so that's 20 hours. And I've played through this game, 3 times, so that's 60 hours roughly. And plus all the time I've spent playing Mercenaries modes, so I wasted a lot of my life playing this game. So yeah, Resident Evil 6, but I like it, so that's all that matters really. Resident Evil 6. Next we have another PS3 game that I've completed, and that was Bioshock. The very first Bioshock. Well, it was the first Bioshock, but I think there was a game before it called System Shock, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Bioshock, guys, completed the game. I found the game really bloody challenging. I started the game on hard mode, had to drop it down halfway through the game to normal, and still I found it really, really challenging. I don't know why, I just couldn't really get that much ammo. I seemed to run out of ammo really, really quickly, and run out of money and stuff like that. It's a bloody difficult game, I think, and the Big Daddies, I thought the Big Daddies were bloody difficult to kill as well. But overall, guys, I think it's a pretty decent game. Not as good as Bioshock 2. But the final boss, guys, I really, really enjoyed the final boss. It's probably, I would say it's a lot better than the final boss in Bioshock 2. I don't remember the final boss Bioshock 2 that much, but the final boss in this was really bloody fun, I thought. So yeah, Bioshock, guys, still a really good game, and probably I would say a must-have as well. All I need to do now is get Bioshock Infinite at some point. I hear that's really, really good, and it looks brilliant as well. So that's it for console games. Now I've given myself a little bit of a task on Steam, guys. On Steam, I've been playing a bit of Steam games recently, which is really, really good. I'm trying to get into Steam because I do like, those indie games and that, and like cheap games you can get on Steam when they're on offer. Some really bloody good games in there actually. So I've been playing a few indie games. So the challenge I've given myself on Steam is to play every single one of my Steam games, not like play through them, but just play them to make sure they actually work. Because I've got about 58 of them Steam games, and I've only tried about 8 of them. So I had 50 games of them just sitting around doing nothing. And so yeah, I want to try them all, make sure they all work and stuff like that. And the majority of them do work. There is some that doesn't work. Sonic CD doesn't work for some reason. New Soccer Star doesn't work. That's a bag of crap. Because it's bloody glitch, and everyone's got, well, a lot of folks got a problem with that game. Sonic Adventure 4, No, not Sonic Adventure 4. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1, I couldn't get that to work. It gets to the menu and it doesn't bum and start for some reason. I can get into the options, but I can't actually start the game, so that's a bit of a bummer. I can actually run Doom 3, which I'm really surprised about. It's a bit laggy though. At times, you know. I mean, this play decent. I mean, it's playable kind of, but yeah, I'd rather get Doom 3 on the PlayStation 3, you know, the BFG edition. Is it BFG? Yeah, BFG. So yeah, Half-Life runs okay as well, which is pretty damn good. Half-Life's supposed to be really good. So yeah, most of the games do run really well. So I've been playing a bit of Super Meat Boy, which is bloody difficult, but a really enjoyable game. The soundtrack on that's bloody awesome. Completed Hotline Miami, which was bloody difficult as well. Not as difficult as Super Meat Boy is going to be, but yeah, Hotline Miami, completed that. It's like a top-down version of Manhunt, but I would say it's a lot more difficult. And what was that one? Binding of Isaac. Binding of Isaac, guys, that game for me is just, oh, it's a masterpiece, guys. It's a masterpiece. It's bloody difficult. I've only actually got to the 3rd floor, and then died, and we have to start all over again. I'm not sure how many floors you have to go through, but my god, it's what I like about Binding of Isaac is every playthrough is different. You know, find different items, you get different enemies and different floors and stuff like that. You just don't know what you're gonna get. It's so unpredictable, and I like that about the game. I think it's a really interesting and a really enjoyable game to play. Binding of Isaac. So that's basically that. I played a little bit of Trine. Trine's quite good actually. It's like kind of reminds me a little bit of Little Big Planet. But it's not got Sackboys or anything in it. But it reminds me of Little Big Planet just because it's like a platformer and that, and you've got like some announcer guy talking in the background. A bit like what Michael Fry did. Was it Michael Fry? A bit like what Michael Fry did with, no, was it Stephen Fry? Oh, whatever his name is. The guy that did the voiceovers and that for Little Big Planet basically gives you like tips and that. So yeah, I think it's a really good game as well. Trine. I've got Trine 2. I've not checked out that. I've not tested that yet to make sure that works. But I need to, give that a test as well. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had a little bit of an interruption there. Yeah, it's Stephen Fry. This is the voiceover for Little Big Planet. I thought I'd give it a little bit of a quick Google search, and yeah, Stephen Fry. So I got it right eventually. I said Michael Fry, but then I said Stephen Fry second time. So better getting it right than not at all, I guess. So yeah, that's it for this games I've been playing recently, guys. If you want to add me on PSN or Steam, feel free to add me. It's Footloose2005, just the same as my YouTube username. I always accept friend requests on PSN and Steam, so yeah, feel free to add me. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Just really, if you want to just tell me what you've been playing recently, what do you think of some of these games? Have you got any plans for 2014? What do you think of Steam? Anything like that really, guys. And yeah, just get a bit of banter going. And well, yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video, guys. So yeah, hope you have a happy new year, guys, and I'll catch you all in 2014. See you guys. Thanks for watching.